Hi, it's Dean here from Showreel Mastery. I wanted to talk about something that we do a lot on in Showreel Mastery, the course, which is how we break down a script for direction. Now, first of all, let's just talk about what is a script breakdown. When you first read a script, if it's a well-written script, you'll have some kind of an emotional reaction to it, and it will trigger a lot of instincts, which of course come from your intuition as an actor or as a director. But of course, our impression of the script is fleeting until we have gone beneath the script and really looked at the fundamentals of what is going on. So a script breakdown essentially is a process where we're asking ourselves questions of the script, and of course we're generating the answers. Some of these answers will be obvious to us from the big print or from what we're reading on the page itself. Other times the answers will not be clear, and on these occasions we need to essentially make up the answers. There's no right or wrong answer when we're addressing a lot of these questions. Sometimes these are questions that the writer or the creator of the script had never thought of, but by thinking of them, it becomes useful preparation for you in directing the scene or in playing the scene as an actor. So in the Showreel Mastery course, we actually spend quite some time looking at the particular script that we're going to shoot within the course and of course breaking it down. I would start off by addressing a list of specific questions. Where is this? When is this? Who are the characters? What are the given circumstances of the characters? What has happened right before the scene? What do the characters want within the scene? What is stopping the characters from getting what they want in the scene? Then I will go through and I'll circle any words that are in the big print, or for that matter, any words that are in the dialogue that refer to people or places or events that are external to the script. And these are great clues, of course, because when you can find the answer to the references that characters are making to things outside of the scene, then of course you can then uncover other questions which you can uncover answers to, and you start to kind of build out this imaginative world of the scene and the characters in your mind. When you've interrogated the script and you've really looked in specifically at what the characters' goals are, what the obstacles are that are preventing the characters from achieving their goals, you start to really drill down into what is the actual scene about. If you had to describe what happens in the scene in one sentence, what would be the most important thing about that scene? And holding on to that one idea that's more important than any other ideas within the scene can actually be a really great way of staying focused as you're directing the scene. There are limitless ways that we can interpret a script, and of course one of the challenges that we have is that we have to make a strong decision to take the scene in a particular way. Now, one thing that a lot of actors will already do is to think about drama scenes in terms of beats. Beats of action. Beats of action is a term that we attribute to the dramatist and playwright Stanislavski. A beat is a unit of action. It is a self-contained part of a scene, and beats change whenever something in the scene changes. Now, this change could be any number of different things. It could be a change of objective within the scene. It could be that the obstacle changes. It could be simply some big print in the script. He turns away and picks up his glass. And we often do find, of course, that big print is actually positioned at points in the script where there is a beat change. Going through and identifying where the beats are in the script can be a really useful technique. For an actor, it helps you maybe choose a different tactic for each beat or adjust the tactic that you're playing in order to achieve the goal within the scene. But for a director, as well as giving you the tools you need to help shape performance and find that punctuation in the way the scene flows, it also is a fantastic starting point for creating camera coverage. Because oftentimes, if we're really looking to determine the most effective way to cover the scene, in other words, where to put our camera and when to cut, then we can of course fall back on our beat analysis. Because where there is a new beat in scenes, there tends to be a new shot as well. Once we have broken out our scene into beats, then of course we're in a terrific position to be able to construct a shot list, and this can also involve storyboards, and of course in some instances it's very, very useful for us to create a camera diagram, which is also known as a mud map. Suffice to say, there is a lot more about this within Showreel Mastery. I'd love to have you as part of the course. Enrollments are open right now. In fact, if you're an actor who wants to empower yourself with filmmaking skills and come out with a professional showreel, then Showreel Mastery is the place for you. And I look forward to meeting you. I'll see you in class.